Hey, what is up, guys? This is Logan75, and in today's Star Wars Battlefront video, I'm going to be talking to all of you about the 4 heroes that we're going to see introduced over the course of each of the 4 expansion packs released. Now, EA said there's going to be 1 hero per expansion pack. I'm going to give you my predictions as to which 4 heroes we could see, and I'm going to be kind of guessing at which one we can see them coming equipped with as far as it comes to weapons and special abilities. Now, I believe there are 3 special abilities. I'm going to try my best to give at least 2 for each hero, and I'm going to leave anyone left. I'm going to leave that up to the community of you guys to decide what do you think their special abilities will be. Now, when I'm kicking off this list, of course, I'm going to start off with one of the obvious heroes, and that is everyone's favorite Wookiee, the walking carpet in the words of Princess Leia, Chewbacca. Now, Chewbacca, of course, is Han Solo's flying mate in Millennium Falcon, and quite possibly one of the most popular characters in all of the lore of Star Wars. The Wookiee from Kashyyyk has been featured in almost every Star Wars game that was kind of an instant play kind of feel to it. He was in Star Wars Battlefront 2. He was in, I think he was in one of the Force Unleashed games. He was in Force Unleashed 2 as a part of the Indoor DLC. Now, if you're gonna put Chewbacca in here, I'm gonna guess that his weapon, I'm not gonna guess, his weapon will be that bolt action, that bowcaster that he has. I think it's gonna be a bow, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a rapid fire bowcaster, or at least something that he doesn't have to charge up. Now, if you use the bowcaster by yourself, you have to charge it up before you shoot it. I'm gonna say that he can just shoot his at his own discrepancy, doesn't have to worry about charging, it'll come out as strong as it has to be. So I'm gonna give him the bowcaster. His special ability, one special ability I believe is gonna be a melee attack just because it's a Wookiee, and the other special ability I'm gonna say is gonna be a barrage of 6 thermal detonators that have an increased blast range because he's Chewbacca. Now, I don't know what the third special ability is. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys to decide what should the third ability for Chewbacca be if he is featured as a hero in Star Wars Battlefront. So leave you guys that question as we get into the next hero. I'm gonna say Lando Calrissian. Now, I know a lot of people are predicting that Yoda is going to be a hero because they're going to be one of the heroes, but I'm not going to say Yoda because I believe that he's going to be for some mission and not playable, such as I believe he'll be probably for one of the survival missions if there is one. So I'm not going to say Yoda per se. I'm going to say Lando Calrissian. Yeah, give him a blaster, probably a DL-44 as well, similar to Han Solo's hand blaster. Abilities, I have no idea what his abilities will be, so I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. 3 abilities for Lando Calrissian. Let me know. I'm gonna take a stab at it right now. I'm gonna say his abilities will be a thermal detonator, possibly an orbital strike, kind of, maybe, I don't know. Lando Calrissian, he didn't really fight that much when it came to films. I can't really give a 100% clear choice as to what Lando would do on the battlefield of Battlefront. So, like I said, I'm leaving it up to you guys. What would Lando Calrissian's 3 abilities be for Star Wars Battlefront as I get into the villain side? Now, we already know my first choice is going to be something a lot of people aren't going to agree with. I'm going to say General Veers. General Veers made his first appearance in the films, I believe, in Star Wars Episode 5, as he was featured on the Battle of Hoth Assault. He was in one of the AT-ATs. Now, General Veers, I'm going to say him because they kind of made him an obvious character in Star Wars Episode 5, and since there aren't that many villains, and he was like one of the few named characters for the villain side, I'm gonna say him. And I believe his abilities will be an orbital strike because he was one of the commanders of the Armored Assault Division in the Empire, which handled the vehicles. So I'm gonna say a orbital strike, maybe something cool and innovative like a TIE Fighter strike, like he names a target and TIE Fighters like fire down on it out of nowhere, and I think that'd be kind of cool to see. So kind of like an orbital strike, a TIE Fighter call in, and maybe a power-up drop for teammates around him, or a vehicle repair for an AT-ST if it's on the battlefield. Now, the next villain I'm getting into is the Empire Royal Guard. The Royal Guard guarded the Emperor during all his meetings throughout the galaxy. Now, the Royal Guard, of course, I don't think they use the Force. Some people, there are some that have the Imperial Saber Guards, and there are the Royal Guards. The Imperial Saber Guards fought with lightsabers. They were featured in Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. So, and there are some Force Unleashed qualities in the game. I believe the Dark Trooper armor came, or Shadow Trooper rather, armor came from the Force Unleashed, and the Magma Guard design came from the Force Unleashed. So there are some Force Unleashed qualities within the game. So I think it'd be kind of cool to put the Imperial Saber Guard As far as his abilities, I don't know. I'll just give him a lightsaber. I think that's all you really need for a safeguard. That's gonna be about it for today's video, guys. Like I said, if there's any power up for any hero that I left off that you think would be better, or you want to replace some of mine, be sure to tell me that down in the comments below. Be sure to leave a nice like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to Marauders Guild for the latest and greatest Star Wars Battlefront content on YouTube. Until next time, this has been Logan75 for the Marauders Guild, and I'll definitely see you guys in a later video.